Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Thursday, December 1st, 2022. My name's Jennifer Cotton, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. That means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So welcome. Thank you for being here. My camera, there we go. It was like turned at a weird angle. Thank you for being here. Whether it's your first time or you're coming back, I saw Barbara said, just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm awake and waiting for midnight ordering to begin. That was at 12:40 a.m. I love it, Barbara. I set an alarm for 12:55 a.m. and got up and placed my order, but then I went straight back to bed. Of course, then it took me like an hour to fall asleep, so I'm tired today. But anyway, Barbara's talking about our pre-order from the new catalog, which we were allowed to do today as demonstrators. Good morning, Sue from chilly 12 degrees in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Sue, that's crazy. It's 41 degrees here in Texas where I am right now, and this is my garage, which does have central heat and air because this is my craft room. However, it doesn't work as good as the rest of the house, and it's very cold in here, so I have my little space heater going. So you got to be freezing over there. Good morning to Denise in Colorado. Hey, Linda. Hey, Stella. Marcia, good morning in Texas. Hey, Janet in North Carolina. Jean in North Dakota, Lori in Minnesota. I can't see very good with these glasses. Let's see. Jean shared. Thank you. And Lori. Thank you. Thank you. Mary Ann. Good morning. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Robin. Good morning, sunshine. Glad to see some of you over on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for being here again. So a reminder, let me grab my thing here. I will be adding timestamps down in the description on YouTube after this video is over. It's live right now. So after it's live, I'll add those timestamps down on YouTube, which means you can skip to whatever section you want of the video. So on the recording, basically, after I add them, you will be able to skip to card 1, card 2, card 3, specials, events, etc. So keep that in mind. When this video is finished, assuming I can remember, I want to quickly go through this retiring catalog for you guys. But the focus of the video today is stamping and, of course, my events, which, as always, I'm also going to add a link over here in the corner tomorrow when YouTube allows me on YouTube, because these are YouTube features, to give you a link to my tutorial store where you can buy it. Past and current classes, and of course TikTok, so you can go over there and see all those awesome videos. Okay, so today I'm going to make 3 cards using the Framed Florets Bundle. This is a new bundle from the new holiday catalog. I'm going to always call it holiday from the new mini catalog, which starts in January. But we customers and everyone have been able to purchase this early. So you can buy this now, and it's in this new catalog. And I'm going to make some cards today that I hope you think are awesome. They're also a free offer this month for your online order. So I'm going to make 3, and then I'll show you the 4th card. So if you would like to win the cards that I make on the video today, make sure you comment on the video on YouTube or Facebook on replay, or I had a hiccup, or live now, to be entered. Then if you share it, just like Cindy and Denise and Ramona all just commented that they shared, make sure you comment that you shared so you can get entered again. Both of those things help me in my business, so thank you very much for commenting and sharing. Also, clicking like, giving hearts, laugh emoji, any of those things you click, or over on YouTube, if you subscribe or follow, turn on the notification bell, all those things help my business. So thank you very much. This is crooked as heck, which is normal. But anyway, all of those things help me. So thank you very much. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning. Let me go back here. Let's see. Did I say Marianne? Good morning, Marianne. Sandy, good morning. I'm glad you are glad to see me. I don't know why it's not. I don't know if it's not showing. Oh, just glad. Nice to have you on. I thought it was like ... and it's not showing me the rest of your comment. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. Cindy, good morning. Hey, Ramona, thanks for sharing. And Cindy and Denise. Let me see. Facebook user Shirley. Good morning to Shirley. All right. So I do this as a full-time job. I've been doing Stampin' Up for 21 years. November 20th was my Stampin' Up anniversary. 21 years. And it's my full-time job. So I offer lots of events that anyone can take. Anywhere in the U.S. They're all offered to go, some in person. So every month I offer card class, scrapbook class, Stamp-A-Stack class, and sampler. And these classes are in person to go, and you can even check out the supplies from me and stamp at your house. Now, anytime you take an event from me, I'm going to cut, not I, Landa or Karen or Shirley or Becky are going to cut, die cut, punch, and emboss for you. And then you will just stamp and assemble with the PDF tutorial. You will cut your own designer paper, or like if we include a Memories and More kit or something like that, you're going to cut that part yourself. These glasses are driving me crazy. And because it's backwards in the camera, I can't figure out which side to lower, but it's the right side needs to be lowered. Anyway, so that's about like all of my classes. The 4 for this month, that email. So I'm sending out an email at 1 o'clock today, like always, after the video with a link to the video, pictures, etc. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find links to register for all of my events. So those 4 classes, the links are out, or they will go out at 1 p.m. If you're a club member, you've already received the links, of course, because you get those first dibs. All of these classes are clubs you can join. And what else? Oh, and then tomorrow I have another class only email going out, because I've already sent you 2 emails, actually 3 emails today. Make sure you're on my email list about the sale, because that clearance rack is incredible. So I had to send a second one once I was able to view it. And then I sent one about the video. And then I'm sending one out at 1 p.m. So tomorrow morning, I'll send one out about the classes. Anyway, card class and scrapbook class are $15 each, free with a $20 order. This month for card class, did I bring it over? Hold on. I'm using the Warm Welcome Bundle. 4 cards for $15, free with a $20 order. Anyone in the U.S. can take this. So I'm using the Warm Welcome Bundle, which is also in the new catalog, but you can order it now. It's in my online store right now. And then for scrapbook class, 3 12 by 12 pages, $15, free with a $20 order. We are making 2 New Year's pages and 1 winter page. And then we'll make page 2 of that in January. I'm using the Alphabet bundle, probably. I just always put that on there because I might use those alphabets. I haven't designed yet, but the Joyful Flurry bundle for sure. For our New Year's pages, there's actually no stamping right now unless I add the snowflakes, but I've basically designed them and they're really cute. And they're using some retired merchandise, which I've already ordered. So this class, both of these classes are limited supply. So you want to register early for those. And of course, I reserve my card members, get theirs, and then whatever's left is available. My club members, I should say. Okay, so, oh, and I'm using a new alphabet die on the scrapbook class, even though it's not available yet. We're using it. Okay, so that's those 2. By the way, good morning, Landa. Hello. Got them. What were we talking about, Landa? Literally already forgot what I said. Clearance rack, maybe. Darling, good morning in Hollywood, Florida. Thank you very much for the anniversary. Congratulations. Thanks, Darlin, there is a reason my glasses are crooked. This ear is messed up, but that's a whole story for another time. There was an accident. Anyway, hey, Kathy in North Dakota. Bet you're cold as well. Stella, mine came in and I'm excited to play with the alphabet dies. Oh, Landa's saying got the alphabet dies. Yes, Stella. And good morning, Nancy. Yeah, those alphabet dies are really cute. I think I'm going to order a second set because I spelled Happy New Year and I was like, there was a couple of letters I wish I had double of. I think I'm just going to order another one. But anyway, it's super cute. Side note. Okay, my next two classes, by the way, sorry, poor Scrap. For all of these classes, they are in person on December 17th. That's a Saturday in DeSoto, Texas. To go is mailed December 19th, or of course you can always pick those up from me and save the shipping. So you need to register for card class or scrapbook by December 15th or while supplies last. You need to register for the next two by December 11th. That is your firm deadline, unless I have extras. But I usually only have 1 to 2 extra and they sell really quickly. So for sampler, we're making a winter sampler using the Joyful Flurry bundle. This is a retiring bundle. It's deeply discounted on the dies. So you're going to want to get that ASAP if you want to use it for your sampler class, which of course is going to be a gorgeous winter sampler. So that class is $28. It includes over $20 in merchandise, and you stamp and assemble at home unless you come in person or check out my supplies. That is a club you can join as well for the exact same price. Why wouldn't you join the club? I'm not sure. Because you can cancel at any time, but after 6 consecutive months of being in club, you get $25 in free merchandise of your choice. So join the club. You can join the club until December 11th as well. I do have a couple of last month samplers here. One of them is checked out right now. This was our main one, the Decorated with Happiness. This one, these dies already sold out. They went on while supplies last today. They are sold out. Spruced Up. Sorry, I can't figure out how to hold it straight. Spruced Up. Anyway, these are my 2 samplers from last month. Of course, I have not designed this month's with the Joyful Flurry yet. It's 12 by 12. You can frame it. I have all my frames up here that I put mine in. And it makes a great gift or decorate your own home. I'm trying to regulate this little space heater here. Okay, so Joyful Flurry, those dies are like $13. So I've ordered a couple of them for my club members this morning already who requested that. Anyway, order it now. Okay, Stamp-A-Stack is 12 cards for $30. You get over 20 in merchandise. I'm going to use for Stamp-A-Stack the Happiness Abounds bundle. This is from the annual catalog. We're going to make some fun, bright color, gorgeous cards of all occasion. So that's what that class is. It's $30 and includes over 20 in merchandise, and you can join the club. These are the Stamp-A-Stack cards from this past month in November. Just to show you, they made 3 of each design, and there are 4 designs. I think these cards are so cute. We did have to modify because that glimmer paper went not available, but of course we always make it work. So there we go on those 4 classes. Remember, you can take them in person on December 17th, get them mailed on December 19th, and you can check out those supplies from me. Register by December 11th for Stamp-A-Stack and Sampler. And I was going to show last month's card class. This is where you just make 4 single cards, and it's free with an order. These are the cards we made last month. Whoops. In card class, that's a Z fold there. Okay, and we're not making Christmas cards this month because it's way too late in the month, of course. All right. So let's see if any questions have been posted. But good morning to Pam and Nancy, Mary Ellen in Montana. Good morning. Thanks for sharing, Pam. Hey, Pat. Good morning. Good morning, Becky and Cindy. No problem being a bit late. Happy December. The season is officially here. That's right, Deborah. And good morning, Brenda in Ontario, Canada. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon, wherever you are. Okay, so I have an event coming up that is for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, so I'm going to tell you about it. Now, there is a portion that customers can take if they want. This is the Jumpstart Your Celebration 2023 demonstrator training. So any demonstrator in the world can take this training. It will be on Facebook. We will record our videos. There are 4 demonstrators and 2 special guest stampers and speakers that you will get to get training from for how to make this your best celebration ever, including me and Alejandra Gomez and Yolanda Nixon and Sandy Miller and the 2 surprise guests. You get levels of demonstrators from silver to platinum. And 2 of us are top performing demonstrators from last year. So lots of awesome training. We will release that on December 12th on a Facebook group that is private for the trainees. All pre-recorded and ready for you to listen. And then on December 13th in the evening, we're having a Zoom Q&A where we can clarify things for you. That will be recorded as well if you cannot attend in person. When you register for this, you're going to automatically receive 4 PDF tutorials by December 12th of using these products here. So Two-Tone Flora Bundle and Something Fancy Bundle with the Dandy Designs Celebration Paper. Dainty Delight Bundle with the Dainty Flowers DSP. These will be classes you can copy, of course, and use in your business or samples. And then those are the make and takes you can order, add on. For it's 8 projects, 4 from each bundle. And then we will also have 2 bonus PDF tutorials, again, classes you could use with Adorable Owls and Day at the Farm DSP and On the Farm bundle. So if you're not a demonstrator or you are a demonstrator and you're like, I don't do this as a business, I do this for fun, you can take only the tutorial and make and take section. You won't have access to the training. You won't have access to the Facebook group, but you'll be emailed the tutorials and mailed the make and take packet. Make and take packets are only available in the US and all pricing is US, but it will convert if you are out of the country. So hopefully all that makes sense. If y'all have any questions, let me know. But we are very excited about this training. So, and of course our make and takes and PDF tutorials. So there you go. Let me see if there'll be a workbook, 16 samples within those tutorials. And yeah, I think I said everything else. Okay, next up is retreats, in-person retreats, which will be offered to go. And info will be coming on the April one pretty soon. It's only December. And April McCright and I have about 1,000 events to do between now and April. So it's not going to be like right away. But info will be coming soonish because we have access to what product we can use now. But anyway, if you want to come stamp with us in person for an entire weekend, come to Temple, Texas, April 23rd through 26th. And is that right? Okay, my paper here says 20 through 23. I don't know which date is correct. I bet it's 20 through 23. Look at a calendar. Anyway, this is my first time noticing that typo. I think it's 20 to 23, so I need to fix that. But anyway, it's in April, and if you click the link, it'll have the correct date. You are going to get an 8-foot table. You're going to get ample space between crafters. You're going to be able to use our stamps and ink and tools to make your 10 or more make and takes. If you go in person, you will have access to take the classes. They're live in person using our supplies. You'll get to meet new crafters and socialize all weekend. You'll get your meals included. You will get a bed to sleep in. And it's just fun, fun, fun. So register for that April retreat now. And then the August retreat, August 2023, is coming as well. And registration is open for that. Links for these will be in my email that goes out today at 1 p.m. So make sure you're on my email list. Links to that will be in the Facebook after the video, and they should be in YouTube now to join my email list. Okay, I do have 4 spots left for Stamping Bingo. I'm really, personally think these gift tags are so cute. You're going to make 2 of each. So that will be 8 Christmas gift tags and the bag, which fits the tags. So that can be a great gift. You can store your tags in there, or you can just use the bag as a gift. Hint or side, FYI, you're going to get half a pack of those bags with your class fee. So there'll be extra bags. You would need to die cut more tags and stuff and the paper to go inside the bag to make more of them. Anyway, so we're going to make 1 bag and 8 tags. They're super cute. That pink one has a glass, like a window sheet in the front, so it looks like a glass ornament. These are really cute. So you can still sign up, but I only have 4 spots left. I have the registration link set up to cut off after the next 4 people register. I recommend you register by Monday morning because I'm mailing them Monday. But if you're local, you can pick it up. So, can you tell me, will I get promotion and increment in current job? I'm not sure what that means. So, maybe need clarification there. Yeah, so Stamping Bingo. Now, of course, you'll also get to play bingo on Zoom on December 8th. And stamp along with me if you choose, and it's on Zoom, so you can ask questions, you can comment, talk to each other. It's a lot of fun, and you will have a chance to win hundreds of dollars in prizes. So join us for bingo. 4 spots left. The date is December 8th at 6:30 p.m. Central. It's a great deal. 8 adorable Christmas tags with the Spruced Up bundle, which, by the way, I think this is funny. Every time I type Spruced Up, I put an exclamation mark after the up, and then I have to go back and delete it. And then I started thinking I should just leave that there because the word up should always have an exclamation mark after it. But anyway, yay, Rhonda. Can't wait for bingo. Awesome. I'm very excited you'll be there, Rhonda. Landa's very excited. She's cutting all that bingo stuff right now, actually. That's a joke. She's probably not too excited because there's a lot of little things to cut for that. Okay, Hippos Hippos class. This is coming very soon. Literally, Alejandra and I just need time to set up our registration links. We know everything about this class. We have our samples made. You're going to make 6 cards. You're going to get a free set of stamps. The stamp set and the dies are free if you need them. If you don't, you can leave that off when you register, but you will receive the stamp set and dies free with this class registration. We're going to, again, put the link out soon. Neither of us have set it up yet. I partnered with Alejandra, so she designed half and I designed half. You're getting it's $42. You're getting $34 in merchandise. You're going to need to register by December 19th, and we're going to mail it on December 26th. So just know that's coming. When you see the link, register, because it will be while supplies last on that class. And you can see the sneak peeks right there. Super cute cards. And those, of course, Hippos and this dies are no longer available. So if you don't own those, that's a great way to get them. Hey, Carol, thanks for sharing. Yep, I already talked about the training, Terry. Sorry. Hey, Carol in Connecticut, thank you for sharing. But I'm glad you're here, Terry. You're in Kansas City, so you had a time zone change. Totally get that. Literally, time zone change. I was discussing with someone last night because of ordering Stampin' Up. Okay, don't forget, crafting cruises are coming. I think it's too late to sign up for January 2023, I think, because they're finalizing everything with us right now, our travel agent. But you can always check with them because April and I can still add people basically until the end of December. We can still add stuff, but you need to check with our travel agent. It will be offered to go as a huge class that you can take to go. So actually, I'm going to put this on my list to tell April, which we were just discussing cruise. I've talked to Alejandra this morning. I've talked to April this morning. We have so many things in the works for you guys coming up. Alejandra and I plan some other things that are coming up that we haven't even mentioned yet. Lots of stuff coming up. But anyway, I need to tell April that we've got to get our to-go registration link going as well. So anyway, we're going to offer it to go. It'll be like a big retreat in a box, but a big one. 6 full classes, tons of projects, albums, gifts, tons of gifts, etc. So that's going to be offered to go. But you can still sign up for a crafting cruise on January 28th, 2024 on Harmony of the Seas out of Galveston, Texas. So that is available. I'll have links in the email, or you can just contact me for more info. Okay, I don't think I have a graphic for this, but some dates coming up that you can pencil in. New catalog kickoff on January 14th, in person and to go. I already have my amazing stamping demonstration helpers lined up and display stampers lined up. They all do amazing work, so they're going to be great. If you take it to go, I create a Facebook group and we stream their demonstrations on the Facebook group and post the pictures of the displays there. Paper and ribbon share is coming January 28th. I ordered all the paper and all the ribbon this morning. It will be here tomorrow, but I'm prepping for my team party, which is Saturday, today and tomorrow. So I won't be showing any of it on the video yet. Like I won't be doing a video tomorrow, but it's all coming so I can show you all the papers and all the ribbons you can get a portion of, save a ton of money, not having to buy full packs like I just did. And we'll cut it for you. We'll package it up, etc. And then along with the paper and ribbon share, Alejandra and I will offer a party where you will get make and takes and a Facebook group, and we'll do a full video for every single project and bonus videos. It's amazing. So it is coming. Jennifer's offering a paper share. Just be ready. The date of the party is January 28th, and we will have those links out this month as well. Alejandra has been like, when are you going to do the pricing? I'm like, it's on my to-do list. We have like a spreadsheet where we punch in everything, the name of the paper, the code, the price, how many people it divides into, and it spits out a number for us. Anyway. Okay, and then Genevieve Co. and Jennifer Cotton, Jen and Jen Stamp Camp coming up on February 25th. Going to be amazing. You're going to want to sign up for that. Okay, so you can always go to my blog, stamptherapist.com, and you can see stamptherapist.com, click on events, and you can see the events that I have listed coming up. So you can always go there to see. Usually there's no registration links per Stampin' Up policy, but you can go there to see those links. See those dates. Of course, then if I add something in, I have to remember to go edit that. Okay. All right. So there we go. That was events. Finish on that. Now we're going to go to specials. So there's a lot going on today. Thank you guys who've already placed your orders with me. Of course, you're going to get special offers from me, which I'll talk about today. With your orders, you've all used the host code. You're amazing. This is the host code. Nope, this hand. Boop, right there. EG2H6XN9. So you're going to get amazing deals from Stampin' Up and gifts from me. Win-win. However, the first thing I want to tell you about is my paper pumpkin offer. So I think this is a great deal. If you purchase a prepaid paper pumpkin subscription from me, first of all, it's going to save you a ton of money. You're going to only pay about $19. I'm trying to read my tiny writing here. $19.58 per kit. They're normally $23.50. You're going to pay the shipping one time. I don't know if it's on there, but it's $235 times 11%. So you're going to pay $25.85 for shipping, and then every month that breaks down to $2.15 that you're paying for that to be mailed to you every month for the next 12 months. In addition, that qualifies for host benefits. So you'll get to pick $23.50 in free merchandise of your choice. And then my special is I will give you a free collection kit of your choice valued at $25 or less. So all you have to do is place that order through me. Don't use a host code. It's not combined with any other offers I have. And then tell me which free kit you want, and I will order that and ship it directly to you. So yay, it's a great deal. That ends December 9th. And the deadline for Paper Pumpkin is always December 10th. So if you purchase that, then you'll go in from an email. Stampin' Up! Sends you and activate your Paper Pumpkin subscription. Or you can give it as a gift. You can send someone else the activation code, or you can activate it and put in their info instead. It is a great gift. 12 months of kits, craft kits sent to their door. What a great Christmas gift. You can actually activate the code anytime you want. So if you want to wait and activate it in January, you're allowed to do that. So as a gift, again, makes a great gift. Let me see who's here. Cindy, thank you for sharing. Hey, in Rhode Island. Awesome. Tammy, good morning. Mary, sorry. Mary, good morning. I'm like, there's the comments on both areas. Okay, so yeah, Paper Pumpkin is a great gift. So the December Paper Pumpkin kit is gift card holders, but they are little boxes, and you could use the little box for anything you want. Of course, it's going to include a stamp set. You're going to make 16 gift card holders. It's all an all occasion stamp set. And you can even add on, if you are a subscriber, you can add on the Good Things cards and envelopes. So I'm going to point the camera down for a second and show this brochure we got at on stage. And there's the box. Here's a sneak peek of the gift card holders. So you can see graduation theme, baby theme, birthday, happy for you, congrats, like, right? And there are those note cards and envelopes, which are full-size cards. They're not note cards, they're full-size, that you can order separately if you're a subscriber. So basically for Paper Pumpkin, you can subscribe, which is the monthly fee of $23.50 plus tax only, or you can just make a one-time purchase like I was just telling you about, and you can actually do 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. My special is just on the 12 month. Okay, let me see. Bring it back up here. So, so that's that special. Next special is, I am going to go ahead and point the camera down. This retiring list. So at the end of this video, I will open up my book and point out what's on sale. I'm going to try also to tell you what is sold out. I pulled up the list this morning. Adhesive back sequins and gems, flat jingle bell trinkets, glimmer 12x12 specialty, lights aglow 6x6, rustic pumpkin dies, Santa Express memories, more cards and envelopes, snowflake 12x12 specialty vellum, spruced up outline dies, and witch hat builder punch are all sold out. And that was right before this video. Things can literally sell out by the minute. My friend Alejandra, we were on the phone this morning doing a quick collaboration, and she was like, I'm getting those sequins. They sold out before she closed her order. Literally. She was like, they're gone. Oh no, which that's what happens during this time. So anyway, there are some amazing deals in this book where things are discounted. So I'm going to go over that at the end. Of course, I've emailed the list multiple times, and it's on my blog. But of course, if you are visual like me, you'll want to be here for that. Then we have this clearance rack situation, which is, you can't see my notes. I have to write down everything or I'll forget. So I didn't have time to make any graphics, but I want to tell you, if you didn't look, you really should go look. So I'm going to refresh my page and be like what's available right now, like most up to date. If it will, did it refresh? I'm not sure if it refreshed. I'm using a lot of juice right now. So we have the tree, there it goes. Tree trimming dies, $13.60. Waterfall dies, $14.80. Fresh cut stems, $13.60. Yeti, $11.20. Playful Piggy, $12.40. Apple Blossoms, $14. Then there's a ton of designer papers, at least there were this morning, that are around $4 to $5 each. Gorgeous. I mean, this Waves of the Ocean paper, y'all remember it? It's literally so gorgeous. $4.60. The black and white all together. 6x6. There's Memories and More kits. There's dies. There's embellishments, tons of embellishments. Supple shimmer, love it. That paper is not blue, by the way. It's like a white, pink and white, not blue. That picture is off. My gorgeous Abstract Beauty designer paper, ribbons, twines, more designer paper, dies, embossing folders. Y'all really have to go check it out, and they're cheap. My Heart and Home designer paper I love, only $4.60. The sweet little boxes are $4. They were $10. I love those boxes. They look like little candy, like heart conversation boxes, sort of like that's the size and shape, and they're super sturdy. Again, embossing folders, mini jam jars, $3.60, right at holiday gift giving time. Can we get better than that? Mini jam jars, $3.60. I think it comes with like 6, if I remember correctly. When we are needing gift packaging, mini jam jars, what they call them. Seeing just, punches. Of course, there's some punches, although I think there's less than there were earlier. Maybe. More Memories and More kits. They're so good, these Memories and More. What a year, Memories and More, $4. It's so cute. Those, you can make cards or use them in scrapbooking. Genial Gems, $3.20. I think what Alejandra and I ordered earlier is gone. The Gilded Gems. I think I'm not seeing those anymore. I was like, Alejandra, we have to get these. The Gilded Gems are amazing, but I think they're gone. So again, things are selling out. Lots of DSP, lots of punches, lots of embellishments. There is the in color grid paper, the 2020 to 2022 for $3.50, y'all. If you need some grid paper, it's pretty. It was, well, let me look because I don't remember exactly, but it was $9. Now it's $3.60. I actually grabbed a few of those for upcoming events. There's just so much. I was going to say sequins, but of course there's tons of sequins. The Playful Alphabet dies, $20.40. There's cardstock, although less than earlier, but yeah, some of the retired cardstock like Bumblebee, Cinnamon, Magenta, Jade, etc. Gilded Gems are still here, $2.80. They're amazing. There's another seasonal scratch paper that's $3.20 of grid paper. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of why you need to go on over to my store and click Sales, Specials, Clearance. Okay, so there you go. Gilded Gems are still available. Thank you, darling. Robin's like trying to get the jars now. I know. I was like in a panic this morning because I didn't at 1 a.m. I was like, I'm too tired. I'll just let it be. Whatever's available when I get up at 6 a.m. will be what I can get from the clearance. And anyway, but then Robin, I was like in panic mode. I'm like, I gotta get this order in so fast. So Linda just finished my order. Clearance rack was still awesome. I know they put so many awesome things in there. Like, it's so good. Darlin says, and they are awesome. Yeah, those Gilded Gems, we really need a product like that. Okay, so that's the clearance rack and the holiday. And then, of course, when you order from me, you're going to get an ordering special. So my December free class is the one I'm making today with the Framed Florets Bundle, which, again, is a bundle that's currently available. But you'll get to see those cards today. We are going to make, when you order online, $25 or more with the host code that will be on the screen and that's on there now, you're going to get the free card class to make 4 cards. It's mailed to you absolutely free, and it is mailed in January. We cut, die cut, punch, emboss everything we can possible. when that order is $50 or more, you're also going to get a free roll of the gold and vanilla satin edged ribbon. If that order is $150 or more, don't use the host code, and you will get that, get both gifts from me plus host rewards from Stampin' Up, free stuff. So here's the bundle again. This is the other stuff I'm using. And then this is just a reminder. I'm not using Framed and Festive today, but it is part of this Fitting Florets suite of products that Framed Florets is staying around right now. However, like we've already sold out of these gold swirls. That's another thing about the gilded gems. They can replace those if you like gold embellishments. But anyway, Framed and Festive and this gorgeous Fitting Florets 12 by 12 designer paper are while supplies last, or they'll be gone at the end of December. So I just wanted to remind you that I love this set so much. I actually made my bingo gift yesterday. By the way, you get a little gift from me, just a little token of appreciation when you take bingo. I think I used Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I just love the words in this set. So that is while supplies last. So get that now. Okay. So that's my special. That will last all month long. And then I just want to show some Christmas cards I have received recently. I'm trying to figure out where to move everything to and not lose it forever during this video. Okay, so I'm going to take this off so I can look at the envelope. Yes, this was from Helen with the gnomes, which are currently still available. But the stamp set, I believe, is retiring. And the dies are staying around because there's new gnomes coming. New gnomes. But anyway, gorgeous card from Helen. The paper's retiring. The snowflakes are retiring. So pretty. Thank you, Helen. And then Oma. Oma's always the first person I get my Christmas card from every year. I don't know if you can see the wink. Yeah, right there. The Winkastella on that ho, ho, ho. But she was smart, like my friend Alejandra, who was like, I'm using the last month's, I think it was, paper pumpkin kit for Christmas cards because these cards are gorgeous. This paper pumpkin kit is no longer available. But anyway, thank you, Oma. Gorgeous card. And then this was not necessarily a Christmas card, however, it had money in it, but look how gorgeous, from Linda. That is also actually the gnome paper. While supplies last. So pretty. So thank you, Linda. So, and thanks to everybody. So these will get now to hang up in my display in the living room. I did want to point out again that Oma always puts her cards in a clear envelope inside the big envelope to protect it as it goes to the mail. So her cards are never damaged when I receive them. The little gems are protected and all that stuff. So, okay. So I think we're ready to stamp. Yeah. I'm just checking my notes here. Yeah, I think I said it all. I can move the papers now so they won't be in the screen. So the stamp set I'm going to use, again, in case you live under a rock and haven't heard me say it 50 times, is from this January to April mini catalog. By the way, I selected who to mail these to yesterday. If you need one, let me know, and I will see if you were on that list. And if not, I will mail you one separately, so let me know. And anyway, we're not allowed to show the inside yet, but it's gorgeous. Of course, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators can order from it today. So if you are not a demo, you can get the starter kit for $99, pick $125 in anything you want. And you will be able to add any of this merchandise from this entire catalog to your starter kit purchase. You can actually go to click my link that says join now. And you'll be able to see the new product there. Just a little tip there. It doesn't mean you joined. There's a lot of stuff to fill out, so don't stress. You're not going to have joined because you click the button, but you'll have access to see the new product. Okay, so here's my kit. I have 3 of the 4 cards in here. This is kind of what your kit looks like when you get it, although yours might have a free roll of ribbon or whatever offer I give you the second half of the month, or both, if you did both offers. And we cut, die cut, punch, emboss everything possible. This is disclaimer. I made these, like I cut these, not Landis. So if something's missing, it'll be fixed for you as usual. Okay, so here's the first card I'm going to make. It has a basic white card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5 inches. That is a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Good morning, Catherine. Good to see you. JG, good morning. Such an exciting day. So many awesome sales. I know, Robin. I've literally placed about 3 to 4 orders today. I did my personal, I did my personal catalogs separate because I used some credits from Stampin' Up. Then I placed my big order. Then I placed a club order. Then I placed the second order with the clearance rack. Anyway, yeah, it's very exciting. Okay, so you take your 8.5 by 11 and cut it in half. So 5.5 by 8.5 or 4 1/4 by 11. And then you fold that with the bone folder. I found this, by the way, if anyone remembers, I was missing this for 2 weeks. Guess where it was? In a class tub that had been circulating around with my customers that I had made those cards on a video. So obviously I picked it up and put it in the tub after the video. Okay, so you fold with the bone folder. The purpose of that is so the inside of the card is not all wrinkly. Basically, when you use your finger, there's way more wrinkles on the inside, and of course your fingers might be like mine and have a little smudge or something. Okay, our next layers are, oh, I forgot to, so I'm using some new product on this also that you can't get yet if you're not a demonstrator. By the way, demonstrators, because that's what I'm showing next, is a celebration item. Every order we place now, like Robin said about it being so exciting, every order we place, no matter what it's for, if I need some white cardstock, if I need that clearance rack stuff, if I order my new stuff, we get a free gift with every $50 and $100 spent, no limit. You can get multiples of the same thing, etc., which is what I did partially for this paper right here. I got multiples of this Dainty Flowers paper from the celebration today because I know I'm using it in this class. So you are going to get you know, the portion you need from the Dainty Flowers designer paper for this class. So this is celebration. It's free with a $50 purchase, and you can earn it in January if you are not a demo. It's 12 by 12. It's gorgeous. I did already do a video where I went through each page and gave descriptions. So you can go back and check that out if you haven't seen it. Okay, so my cardstock for this old olive piece has been embossed with the Hive embossing folder, which is in our annual catalog. And I kept going back and forth on the cutting of this old olive paper. Here's the Hive folder. It's amazing. It's like a little beehive, or a honeycomb. I cut it 5.5 inches by 4 1/8. Normally it would be 5 3/8, but it kept shrinking up way too much after I embossed it. And I don't like to cut after I emboss because it gives you a fuzzy edge. Anyway, this one seems bigger. Let's see if my paper is the right size. It pretty much is. But anyway, so that's just what we're going to do. We're going to cut it at 5.5 by 4 1/8 and emboss it. So it might be a little tight top to bottom there. But I swear to y'all, I did it twice. And there was a whole testing period as well with other paper. And when I cut it 5 3/8, it looked so short. And also the designer paper was too big for it. So anyway, 5.5, 4 1/8, emboss it with the folder. We'll do all that for you. Then I have a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of the designer paper. This is the Blushing Bride piece that has the little white dainty flowers all over it growing up, little groupings of flowers. And how I die cut this is with the Fitting Florets dies. You get 13 dies. And I have shown these on a video as well before, so I'm going to do this kind of quickly. Yeah, I don't remember which video it was, but if anyone's dying to know, please tell me and I will locate that for you. It's probably the one when this product was first released. So there's a die to cut out all of the stamped images in, I'm sorry, framed florets. I keep calling it the wrong thing, framed. In Framed Florets stamp set, which is photopolymer. And then there are these 3 oval shaped dies. So we have the one that's just the hearts. If you die cut this, it's an oval made out of tiny little hearts. If you die cut this only, it just cuts the hearts only. It does not die cut an oval. Then we have this one, which is smaller, and it die cuts out an oval in the center, and it die cuts out a frame at the same time, 2 pieces in one die cutting. And then we have this one, which, yeah, the oval, I guess this would be the medium size oval. This die cuts out the oval in the center and the frame, which is super detailed and has all the holes in it. Okay, so what I did was took the heart one and the smallest oval and die cut both at one time. I actually saw this on Pinterest that someone else had done that, and it looked gorgeous. It makes a nice frame on your card. It puts the hearts, and then it cuts the hole out in the center. And I ended up using, yeah, the oval that's going to get cut out here in the middle of the designer paper on another card. I think I just didn't use the frame that it cut out. I couldn't find a use for that on these cards. So hopefully that makes sense. I ran these through at the same time. You can actually washi tape these together if you're going to be doing a whole bunch. I did not because I was just doing 2, but you know, that's how this came about. And it's right in the center because it's really large, left to right, but it's scooted just up a tiny bit, so it's more toward the top. You do have to pay attention to the direction of the hearts, especially if your paper has a direction, which this one does. Okay, and then I die cut out a white piece of cardstock with this oval, and the frame that came out is going to be used on another card. Yes. So hopefully this is making sense. So you can get multiple pieces when you cut these out, and you might use one part for one card and another part for another, which is the same thing I did with this one. Also, there's 3 standalone dies in the set, which I did not use on any of these cards. There's one that's like a stem of greenery, lots of leaves and little berry shapes, and then 2 leaves, which I haven't cut yet. I haven't even run these through the machine yet, but it's 2 leaves, and they have little cutouts in them. All right. My gosh, lots of information. Okay, so I have my white oval. I have a piece of the gold and vanilla satin edged ribbon. And then I have a 3/4 by 4-inch strip of this metallic foil. And I'm using that on, I think, 2 more cards. So this is the brushed metallic cardstock. I forget, we call it cardstock, not foil. Brushed metallic. It's in the annual catalog. It comes in bronze, gold, and copper in the 1 pack. And I think it's available. Let me look. Not orderable. Yeah, it's available, but it was low inventory. Yeah, it's low inventory, just FYI. It will be back. It's in the annual catalog. This is low inventory right now. Bronze, gold, and copper. I used gold on all of our cards today. And it's literally brushed. You see the lines in there. Okay, so that's what this paper is. Now, for my stamping, I want to stamp. I'm going to grab scratch paper. I want to stamp on this oval. And this is a portrait card, so the oval goes up and down. Make sure you get the front. The back, well, you can't see it on the video, but the back will be like raised up. Anyway, of course, if you mess up, then you don't care about that anymore. You just stamp anyway. I'm going to use Old Olive and Blushing Bride ink. And I'm just going to stamp for a special person on a special day. And then this gorgeous flower image, which does have a die, and of course can be, all of these images are outlined, so it can be colored in, but I'm not coloring it in. So I think I want to stamp my greeting first in Old Olive up here at the top left of this oval. And of course, when you make these at home, because remember, this is my free class kit you can earn from me, you can stamp any greeting you want that'll fit, even from another set. Like, a lot of people don't even own the stamps I use with these kits. They just substitute stuff. Okay, so I'm going to ink up this gorgeous floral image. It's kind of a corner image. It can be used that way. So it fits really well in this bottom right-hand corner of this oval. I'm going to stamp it off the edge. It's photopolymer, so make sure you have a Stampin' Pierce mat under if your table's not really hard and flat and firm. And look how gorgeous it looks, just stamped in Blushing Bride ink. Like, it's gorgeous. There's little berries, there's leaves, there's flowers, there's dots on the flowers, there's a center. Like, it's so detailed. So that was Blushing Bride. And I think I'm using this in another color. Nope, same color actually. Okay, on a different card. The fonts in this stamp set are gorgeous. You have a mixed cursive and all caps font. Lots of images, these flowers, a spray of flowers, which I'll be using, 2 single flowers, which I'll also be using, a single with a couple of leaves. And I actually used these 2 as well, but on the card I'm not making today. It's a stem with several leaves and then a stem with berries on it. So I know I've described those cards already on other videos, so I'm not going to take all that time and do that again. Okay, so this card, this is the most simple cards, assembly-wise and stamping, like for you guys. So I'm ready to assemble. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal, place my designer paper flat. I did think about raising it up. Oh, actually, I'm almost skipped a step. I thought about raising it up, but because of how I ended up making it, I changed my mind. So this piece of metallic foil, this 3/4 by 4, is going to go right behind this oval in the back. So I'm going to attach that now. And I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet and lay. I put adhesive on the left and right of this back of this designer paper. I can't tell. And then I want to basically center it across the middle. So I'm just going to do it like this, like kind of backwards. And it will, the little foil will show through the couple of hearts there that it overlaps with, and it just is going to look pretty. I'll add a little more adhesive on the back of the metallic specialty paper, whatever it's called. Brush metallic cardstock. And then this whole piece of designer paper is going to get centered on my Old Olive that's embossed with the hive. All right, so there's that. Then I can attach this to my card base. A little more adhesive than I normally would because the hive is a really deeply embossed folder, so I want this to stick well. And I have a really skinny white border because of the whole embossing thing I told you guys about. You can feel free to trim yours down if you want, if you get this kit from me, but I wouldn't recommend it because it always frays really badly. Love the font. Yes, Robin. Definitely. Charlotte, I missed what I said when you said that's something I would do. So now I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to add dimensionals to my oval. And I'm also going to use another brand new product, the Gold Faceted Adhesive Back Sequins. So pretty. These are actually with like the Southwest themed Sweet collection in the mini catalog, but of course you can use it with anything you want. But they're gold gilded gems will go great on this card as well. Okay, so I've added 4 dimensionals on the back of my oval, and of course it's going to go in the center of the other oval. So pretty. Then I'm going to tie a bow with this gold and vanilla You can get this ribbon free from me, satin edge ribbon. So I'm going to make 2 bunny ears, lots of space in between. You don't want your hands all close together and it to be tight because then you can't work with it. The tails approximately equal. I will cross my right hand of bunny ears over the left, cross that loop over the left loop, and then push that right one down into the rabbit hole. That's how I make bows normally. Unless it's like a twine, then I just tie a regular shoestring bow. Okay, so of course you always need to fix your bow. I'm trying to see how big it was on my original card. Make it even and the size you want and all that stuff. Trim the ends if needed. And my bow is going to go down here in the right hand corner of the white oval. Bottom right hand corner. So pretty. Sorry, I moved my camera, like I physically moved the stand so that it will be closer to me so I don't have to lean so far, but now I keep thinking it's way up here. Like, that's why I'm putting stuff out of screen on accident. So my gems, so these gold faceted adhesive back sequins, you have a large teardrop sequin, which is actually the one I'm going to use here, right under the greeting on the left. There's adhesive back, of course, and I use my take your pick tool. You have a large gold sequin, a small gold sequin, and then these little half moon sequins. And there is a sample in the catalog where they actually use that as a moon. So you'll have to look in the catalog at that sample. Because I was like, what am I going to use these for? They actually, it's like a scene and it's a little moon. So there you go. And I'll see what other demonstrators do with them. Okay, so that is card number 1 finished. You can win these cards today. Look how the bow came out different. That I'm making today, the 3 cards, by commenting. You can have a chance to win them by commenting on the video, live or replay. And you can have a chance to win them by sharing the video, but make sure you comment that you shared. And so that is the first card of the 3 that I'll make. And remember, this is my free class as well. So you can get this whole class packet mailed to you to make these at home. Okay, next one. I bumped my computer. Almost knocked it off the stand. Okay, the next card. Here are my pieces. It is a Blushing Bride card base, 5.5, 8.5. And then my pieces inside the packet are basic white, 4 by 5.5. Actually, I'm going to put the measurements to all of this on my blog post that will go out today. I'm going to fold this Blushing Bride in half. Therefore, this is card number 2, by the way, card 2. Therefore, I may not say all the measurements. Okay, so on this card base, I'm going to fold this back in half. And my blog is stamptherapist.com. Fold the front back all the way to the left in half. So it's a Z fold card with my bone folder, of course. So Z fold, super easy, fun fold, no measuring involved. And then that 4 by 5.25 white will go on the inside. Then I have the strip of designer paper, the same Dainty flowers. Look at that side, it's so pretty. But I'm using the old olive side. It's basically just like the paper I just used, the Blushing Bride. Here's that oval from it. But it's not exactly like it, but it's very similar in old olive. They are different types of plants. Anyway, they're all growing up. They're kind of light green, and it's a little distressed. So that's the piece to go on the left front flap. Then, again, from the dies, this gold brushed metallic cardstock oval came from this super detailed medium size oval from the set, and we will use that gold one on the last card, which is a stunner in my opinion, this card. So the gold detail oval frame will be on the last card, but that inside piece is for this card. And then I used the oval that was left over from the first card, the middle oval here as well. So they layer because the pink one is from the smallest, the gold is from the medium one. And then I have a pre-die cut Stylish Labels banner. This is the largest banner in the Stylish Labels, and it's basic white. I'll put that stuff. Here are those dies. Now these dies are temporarily not available due to popularity. They're so popular. And then I have a scrap of basic white. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to stamp on basically the 3 white pieces. I'm going to grab my scratch paper again. I'm going to repeat that flower that I just stamped on the last card in the bottom right-hand corner of this. This is a portrait card in the bottom right-hand corner of this white piece, the large white. So again, hanging off the edges a little bit, same direction. So I'm actually putting the flowers on bottom because they form a triangle that way, and the leaves on top. And that's just going to look really pretty down there in the corner. And then my greeting will go on the banner, and it's going to say, "So lucky to call you a friend." And I'll stamp that in Old Olive. I'm done with this color. Man, y'all, I'm starving again today. Gotta quit eating breakfast bars when I have these videos, but I was so rushed this morning, didn't have time for anything else. Okay, so lucky to call you a friend is a long, skinny greeting. I'm stamping it over to the right of the banner in Old Olive, and it's "so lucky to call you" is all straight, all caps font stacked on top of each other, and then friend is to the right in cursive. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that's ready to go. And then on my scrap here, I'm going to stamp the 2 single flowers and the 1 image that has 2 leaves that are kind of growing from 1 stem there. So I will stamp those in Memento Black. Let me see who's late. Sarah, a little late. Come back and watch replay for the beginning. No problem, Sarah. Okay, so we just, don't worry, I pre-die cut and colored these for you, but you need 1 of each on your scrap, 1 of each flower, large and small, and the leaves in Memento Black. And then I'm using Stampin' Blend. So anytime you get kits from me, of course, you can color your favorite way. So if you prefer to watercolor, I would personally heat emboss it in black and then watercolor, because stays on ink doesn't play real well with photopolymer stamps. If it was red rubber, I would do stays on, but you can, but it's not the greatest thing to do. And then, or you could use colored pencils or any other coloring method you want and have available. Just make sure you stamp in the correct ink is my point. But my instructions will have the Memento and the Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol-based markers. I'm actually using that color on the next card, as well as flamingos on this one. I think I'm not using those 2. Okay, so I'm using light Flirty Flamingo, light Old Olive, light and dark Petal Pink, and dark Daffodil Delight. So I'm not going to color everything in full, but I'm going to give you a quick FYI of what I did. Now, alcohol markers are amazing. Anyone can color great with them because there's no streaking. So let me just do the leaves real quick. I just colored them with straight light Old Olive. You can add shading if you want, but I didn't. But see how there's 0 streaks no matter how many times you go over it? You don't create those horrible darker spots. It just keeps blending and blending and blending. it does bleed through to the other side. It looks gorgeous. Good to go. Dark daffodil is just for my flower centers, which this one's actually solid black, so you can't color that small one in, but the medium one is that. And then I'm matching this to Blushing Bride. Well, Stampin' Up, please take a note, we don't have a Blushing Bride Stampin' Blend, nor do we have any pink that looks like Blushing Bride. So I am not good at this color combo, mixing colors to make a new color thing, but I tried this and it worked. So basically I colored the flowers. I'm just going to do one of them real quick here. In Petal Pink. So I added dark. This is how I do my shading. It's just the quick Jennifer version. Added dark Petal Pink first to the areas that Stampin' Up says there should be dark areas. They draw images there. Then I went over the entire thing with light. You can use the brush tip, by the way. I just prefer the fine point. Does not matter. It's your choice. Sometimes I do use the brush tip if the image is really large. But that Petal Pink to me looks terrible next to this color. So then I went over it with light Flirty Flamingo. The whole thing. I did test it the other way backwards and it looked different and I didn't like it. You know, doing Flamingo first and then Petal. It's the way these colors mix. I think it's, there's some science there, but they kind of push each other out of the way and stuff. So anyway, it will give you a different look if you go the other direction. And it still looks like Flirty Flamingo, but it tones it down a lot. Let me show you what actual Flirty Flamingo looks like. To me, it's a lot more bright pink. So anyway, it just toned it down a little and it's going to match fine. Then we're going to grab our dies from Framed Florets. And actually, I said this wrong. You should have die cut that first and then color. Because if that die slips after I did all this work, I'm going to be mad. If it slips on a black and white one, I can stamp another one, die cut it out, which actually did happen on some of these flowers when I made these. And then color. So, and of course, just my tip is I recommend you cut these apart before die cutting. There's lots of reasons why. I have a tip sheet somewhere on my blog about that. Okay, so any questions? I think it makes sense. Hey, Linda in Idaho, good morning. Oh no, stress test again. Knee replacement surgery in 2 weeks for your husband. Thanks, Carol. Hey, Diana, thanks for sharing. And good morning in North Carolina. Susie, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Julie, thank you. I forgot to look at y'all's comments after the first card. Thanks, Julie, for sharing. Good morning. Hey, Martha, thank you. Jackie, thank you. All right, caught up here. Okay, so I think we're ready to put this card together. It's so pretty. So I have some of the gold, vanilla. What is it called? Very vanilla and gold. Oh, I blanked out on the real name of this ribbon, but anyway, that same ribbon I've been using the whole time. Okay, so I'm going to attach my white piece on the inside. And then attach my designer paper to the left front flap. Remember to bring it down. Which the whole point of that was to save me pain. Then I will attach flat the Blushing Bride designer paper oval to the Brush Metallic Gold oval. I'm going to go ahead and attach this now, this oval without the rest of the stuff on it, to my card base. So how I do that is I always use dimensionals, which I use this mini Stampin' Dimensionals, but you can attach it flat. That doesn't matter. But how I do it is I take my element and flip it upside down, top to bottom, recenter it where I want it, and then I have a visual to tell me where to place the adhesive so that it's not going over that edge. on the right side. I trimmed my nails really short a couple of days ago, so I'm having trouble picking up dimensionals. So I put 5 over there on the left side, 5 minis. And then I'm just placing this oval where it's only sticking to the front left half so that there's no adhesive to glue my card shut. And I scooted it up a little bit so that the flowers have their little special area. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is add this strip of the ribbon to the back of my label. So I'm adding adhesive right down the middle of my label. What is it called? Banner. And I'm going to fold this ribbon back and forth. I don't want it. Just literally fold it back and forth. You can trim excess if it's too long on one end. After I fold the ribbon, I pick up my paper and hold it so that I can actually keep the front of the paper facing me when I place this down, so I can see if it looks right. To me, if you do that back from the back, you can't tell if it looks good on the front of your card. You can also always remove this and start over if you need to. But I'm going to go with that. I think it looks fine. And then I will add Stampin' Dimensionals to the back of this, but I'm not going to go too far to the left and right sides because I only want it to stick to this oval. And you definitely have to make sure you overlap your ribbon at some point to secure it better. And then just peel those backings off. Again, these super short nails are really fun. Okay, so this banner will just go right in the middle of the oval. Then I have the 2 flowers and the 1 stem, which, oh my gosh, I feel like I lost them now. Where are they? There's the leaf. Oh, they stuck to my unclean. Somebody told me how to clean that. My unclean adhesive thing. Okay, so I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals on the 2 flowers, and I will attach the leaves flat. So silicone. And then I'll heat her off. So silicone on the leaves, and the 2 flowers have dimensionals. Actually, I think I'll just put these leaves down first. I want the leaves to sort of surround the letters and words sew and call. And then I can just place my flowers around it, but not hanging off the left edge of my card. That. And then, of course, we're going to add some sequins. So quiet in here without that heater on. 2 large sequins down here on the bottom right hand corner of the oval. And that is my finished card number 2. Woohoo! So literally it got so quiet in here. That's the second card that you can get, of course, free with your with your order with the host code this month. Only a $25 order gets you this class packet for free to make 4 cards. But you can also have a chance to win that card by commenting on today's video, even on replay. Okay, one more card to make. Card number 3. Card number 3. This is my favorite one. I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. The last card is really pretty as well. Couldn't remember what it looked like, but. Let me put my sweater back on. It's hard to regulate your temperature in your room. Is not super, the central air is not situated properly. Okay, So on this card, we have a basic white card base, 5.5, 8.5. Let me fold that in half. This will also be portrait. Then we have our pieces. So we have remember the measurements will be over on the blog post. We have the Flirty Flamingo. Then a piece of the designer paper, Dainty Flowers, free with a $50 purchase. No limit, spend 100, get 2, and so on. This starts in January. This is a starry sky design with little like diamonds, I guess, but it's basically like someone took their pen, a white gel pen, and drew diagonal lines with about a 1/4 inch and then a dot, 1/4 inch dot, and then went the other direction and made little diagonals. So it's hand drawn. It's really pretty. It's just a super cute background. The back is some more dainty flowers, but we're using the starry sky side. So that goes on top of the designer paper. Then here is the oval I told you I cut with the detail frame from the metallic gold. Then here is the white oval I told you I cut from the, which one? The first card when we cut the white oval. This is the frame that it also die cuts at the same time. So we're going to use that. And I have a scrap of basic white. Then I have this little label here. That is a new die. I was like, I have to use these new dies because I love them. It's called Something Fancy Dies. I showed these already on another video. I think that was last week. I can't even remember. But this is in the new mini catalog, and they're amazing. They're all these little labels that layer and, nest inside each other. And the little keyhole things you can stamp, lay down and die cut at the same time. There's a hexagon, like it's amazing. There's this kind, love them. So I cut this on this sheet here, this middle one, middle shape, the middle size. There are 3 sizes of this one. And this is, I guess it's a, well, I don't guess, it's a rectangle, but the little corners are decorative. Okay, so I need Starry Sky ink, and I'm going to stamp on the label, thank you with all my heart. It's a really nice, of course, beautiful font, cursive and non-cursive. Thank you and heart are cursive. It's sort of stacked, so it's not super long and skinny, and it'll just fit perfectly on this label die that's on in basic white. Also, just real quick, the measurements of this die, just in case anyone needs to know, it's about 1.5 by 2.5. And then there's a larger one and a smaller one. Okay, then on my base, or on my scrap of white here in Memento Black, again, I'm going to stamp the other floral image from the set. It's like a spray. It has flowers and leaves and berries. Memento Black ink. Then die cut it out. Then color it in. And I used Starry Sky, Stampin' Blends, Old Olive, Starry Sky, Old Olive, Light, Starry Sky both, Fresh Freesia, I used Light and Dark, Daffodil Delight. So I just dotted the flower centers with daffodil. There's like 4 of them that have a center. I used light Old Olive on every leaf. What I did with light and dark freesia is I made the 2 outer flowers, which are sort of a different shape. I made them light freesia, and all of the little berry images I made dark freesia. Just like it's a very subtle difference, but there you go. And then with the light and dark Starry Sky, which is such a gorgeous color, I just, on the larger flowers, there's 3 larger ones in the center. I just did the dark lines, just like on the previous card I demonstrated, and then went over the whole thing with light. I did forget to mention that I like to do smaller sections at a time. I'm going to get help with my glasses here so I can see. so that the ink blends really well. It blends better when it's still wet. And so the blending is when you go over the light with the dark. I mean, the dark with the light, or vice versa. It doesn't matter which order you do it in. They blend together to smooth out any harsh lines. And you can go back and add more dark, more light. You can keep coloring it as much as you want and perfecting it. And you can lift color as well with the color lifter to lighten up an area. So lots of options there. I'm just a basic colorer with Stampin' Blends. Like, there's way more advanced than me. So there's that. So it's like a long, what do you call that? The word I'm looking for. There's a landscape spray there, although you can turn it any direction you want. But anyway, okay, those are all the pieces we need besides the ribbon. We're going to make a bow and some sequins. These are all the pieces we need for this card. This is my favorite card, though. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm going to use the foam adhesive strips to pop up this white oval. So you'll see that, but I actually have some scraps here that I just always keep all my scraps of these foam adhesive strips. I do have a paper pumpkin thing in here. Anyway, so I'll show you how I'm just going to use the scraps instead, but you could just cut these up as well. Yeah, so let's start assembling. Okay, so let me attach my designer paper to my freesia. See how y'all are doing, by the way. Thank you, Martha, by the way. I keep forgetting to look at the comments because I don't know why I feel like I'm in a rush today. Although I should be, because I want to show that catalog and I'm hungry. So thanks, Robin. She said the gold really pops. Deborah Duke, I'm busier now than when I worked. I love it. Julie officially retired. Yay, Julie. Sandy, I love it, Sandy. Yes, I found out that the hard way. Cut first before you die cut out. Sandy, I'm so glad you agree with me, because convincing people of that is hard. But there's so many good reasons. Like, it's legit. And every time I don't do it, I like regret it because of the reasons. Jackie, thank you. Debbie, thank you. Della's a little late in North Dakota. No problem. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Martha. Okay, so back to this. Let me attach my freesia to the card base. Measurements will be over on the blog today at 11. Now I'm going to add this gorgeous metallic gold frame flat. So I've have my silicone sheet. You can use whatever kind of adhesive you want. By the way, if you take this class from me, you're going to have to poke out all these holes. Most likely, unless they miraculously fall out when we die cut it. I poked all these out ahead of time, but it will be full of little pieces of gold cardstock. Anyway, I use the silicone craft sheet, and I just put little pieces on the thick areas, little pieces of my tape runner, my Stampin' Seal. You can use liquid glue if you want. I prefer tape runner and my silicone sheet. Whatever works for you is fine, but I will recommend the silicone in my instructions. So I'm going to put this oval to the top and the left. Basically, the tip of the edges, top and left, will touch the edges of the designer paper there. The edges. Okay, then I'm going to use my white oval, or I'm going to place my white oval on with Stampin' Dimensionals. So, I mean, not Stampin', well, it's going to be popped up, but I decided not to use Stampin' Dimensionals because I thought the foam adhesive strips would be so much easier. These amazing things here. And then I have my scraps, which is even better. But you just get these from cutting up your strips. So you can curve these foam adhesive strips. You don't need to cover the whole thing. I just kind of put little pieces, little sections around but I did want more than I normally use on the dimensionals, right? So it's a mix, but I'm not going to waste an entire strip because it's not necessary. So you can get the idea here of how I'm going to do it, right? Just little, it's just like I would apply adhesive, a little bit, skip, a little bit, skip. And here is one I did ahead of time. See how you can curve them? So it's really cool. And they're white. They don't come in black. But in this case, the white is good because it hides it hides under this white paper. Okay, so peel off the backing. These, by the way, these foam adhesive strips originally came out mainly to help us with shaker cards, which they are amazing for, but they work for so many other things as well. I used them with that aspen tree dies previously and stuff like that. Okay, so this white oval overlaps the gold a little bit on these inside edges, so that is perfectly fine. We go with that. You center it as best you can. You can be perfect if you want. I am not perfect. By the way, I forgot to point out my cat scratch. You'll see that? It's from playing, of course. She's been shy today, not anywhere near me for, oh wait, why did I say that? She's kind of near me. But anyway, to try to show her on the camera. My new cat, her name is Britty. I can't remember if I said that last week. Somebody asked, and I think I got distracted. Okay, so there's that. I'm actually going to grab, I forgot, a little bit more of this because these are a little tiny bit taller than Stampin' Dimensionals. So to keep it equal, anywhere else you use them on your project, you probably should use the same thing. So I'm going to attach this spray up here on the top left side of the white oval at an angle. So what I'm actually going to do is just put some Stampin' Seal on that top left part of my oval. And then I'm going to put a little piece of my foam adhesive strips underneath the spray. And stick that down. Like that. Then my greeting is going to go down here in the bottom right-hand corner of the oval. And again, it will overlap the white and the gold in this case. So I'm going to do the same thing, put some adhesive on the white part of the oval where I know this will stick, and then use these foam adhesive strips in a couple of spots that will be hanging off. You can put more. It'll be fine though. It will be fine with this amount. Okay, so there's that. Ripped it off the sheet. These are really old ones. They're kind of like discolored, these foam adhesive strips. They still work. There's that. Oh, darn, I've skipped a step. Darn, I hate when I do that. I feel like the video instruction is not good. Okay, don't put that down yet. Tie a giant bow, just like before. It's a bunny ear bow, but we want a really big one, so it's a longer piece of ribbon. The bow is going to go down first. Ugh, crap. It's a big bow. Just making my loops even here. How are we doing? More time to stamp. Yes, Julie. Although, are you traveling a lot? Are you the one I've seen on Facebook traveling? I can't remember. Somebody I know that just retired is like all about travel. Okay, so the bow is going to go under. Just pretend that didn't happen. Under the greeting. So what I'm going to do is glue dot the bow on right to the, where's these glue dots? Right to the bottom right of the oval. We can trim this bow down to have even loops in a second. Then I'm going to add another glue dot on top of the bow, just so that when I put this white label down, it sticks. And then I'll do exactly what I did before and place the white label, just like I did. That is better. Now this bow does hang off the edges of my card. Just be aware. You can tuck it up in your envelope, or you can hand deliver, or you can modify the card. And then sequins. Isn't this pretty? Sequins. So I'm going to use, I think I did, oh yeah, 1 large and 2 small. Gold sequins, of course. I have a little sticky right there. Let me remove that. I went a little crazy with my adhesive at the top. Yes. Okay, there is my finished card. What do y'all think? It looks better in person, honestly, but I think it's really pretty. So that is card 3 of the 4 that you will get in that free class packet. This is also the cards you can win today, of course, for watching this video and commenting or sharing and commenting that you shared. Here are the 3 cards I made today. Let's do it like that because those colors match. Let me check the comments, and then I'm going to show you this 4th card and remind you about my recipe cards. Let's see. Thank you, Cindy. Card 3 is cute. Thank you, Stella. Cards are gorgeous. You have the set, Sandy. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Martha. Awesome. Okay, so I want to remind you that over on the blog, stamptherapist.com, at 11 a.m., the blog post will go live, and it will have the recipe cards for all 3 of these cards, which has the measurements and the supplies used. Now, I couldn't list the new supplies on this side yet, so I put them here. New products used: Dainty flowers, celebration paper, something fancy dyes, gold faceted adhesive back sequins, etc. But, you know, it gives you a good supply list. You can print these, you can view them digitally, etc. Feel free to share them as well. And then this is my free class packet this month. So the 4th card is this card here. I actually got this idea from Pinterest, but it was with the Christmas set that matches. And she had the greeting stamped on an angle as a background, and I thought that was so pretty. So it's similar to hers, but a lot of it's totally different. Some fresh freesia there, so we get it for our purple lovers. It's a purple card. I used those other stamp images and stamped in Old Olive and fresh freesia, and then colored in with those blends. So that's a birthday card. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. So there are the 4 cards you can get with, I'll throw this back on the screen real quick, my online ordering special. You can get the class packet with a $25 online order with the code. With 50 or more, you get the ribbon for free. And you, I don't know what the end was. I don't know. I lost it. But there you go. It's a great deal. And we will cut, die cut, punch, emboss, etc., and mail these cards to you. So, mail the packet to you. You will stamp and assemble. Okay, so those are my cards for today. Reminder that these catalogs are coming out very soon in January, but if you want to order from them now, just get the starter kit, 99 bucks, no commitment. You'll be part of my amazing team, etc. on that. Any questions, let me know. And then, thank you, Stella. It's funny, on card 4, she said it's pretty. I was going to use the opposite side of the designer paper, which is more freesia, and it was too much freesia. So I just flipped it, and it looked good. So we went with the Old Olive side instead. Thanks, Julie. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Dana. Love them all. Let me see who said that. Denise, thank you. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Sandy. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so anyone who wants to stick around, I'm going to do this pretty quickly, mainly pointing out discounts, but this is the retiring list from the holiday catalog. So anything retiring is while supplies last. I'm gonna get on Stampin' Up real quick and see if anything is sold out. I think people might be more focused on the clearance rack for a minute, and then they'll move over to the other, just because the clearance rack is even more, it feels more urgent. Okay, so let me refresh and go to discontinued. Train adhesive back sequins and gems. Black jingle bells, yes. Glimmer. The rustic pumpkin dies, like I said already, are gone. The spruced outline dies are gone. Okay, so that first kit is retiring. Everything's retiring from Sweetest Christmas. Put my camera back on so I can make sure I'm on screen. Except for the real red and green ribbon combo. So everything else is retiring. We sold out of these sequins already. And so anything is up for selling out. Any of it could sell out. Let's see if I have a red Sharpie. Of course not. Oh, wait. Nope. Let me just bring this over here. I can't remember what it looks like. It's not a Sharpie. It's a, oh, here it is, an off-brand Sharpie. Okay. Number 4, sold out. Okay. So candy cane dies are only $28 instead of $35. The spruced outlines dies sold out already. I knew this was popular. It's so cute. But spruced up stamp set is adorable. It's retiring. I would get that now. Over here on Regal Reindeer, the bundle pricing is going away, but the products will stay. So if you want to get the 10% discount, you want to get Regal Reindeer now. Mistletoe Magic Bundle retiring, but the dies, so this should be obvious, but just in case, anytime the dies are retiring, anytime the dies are discounted, you want to order these separately. You're going to save a lot more money instead of purchasing the bundle. At this point, get the dies and the stamp set as individual items. So these dies are only $15.50. That's basically half price. Santa Express, everything's retiring. We did sell out of the cards and envelopes. It was right there. But a lot of this stuff is discounted, which I love the Santa stuff. So the bundle's retiring. The embossing folders are only $5.60. I love these folders. Like, grab those. They're so good. Iridescent trim, $5.60. Adhesive back stars, $5.25. The Memories and More is only $6. That's the one I made that sampler out of. So cute. It's not here, or I would show it. And then the designer paper is $7.20, where you can die cut out all those trains and the scene. Like, it's so cute. Okay, so we already know Santa's train dies are only $25.60. So again, get those separately. We sold out of the adhesive backed sequins and gems. They're amazing. Frosted Flurry is the only thing I'm using in my classes this month that is retiring, that you might want to grab if you're taking my sampler class. These dies are only $13.60. So that's amazing. If you get that together, it's like 30 something, maybe. Yeah, it's less than $40. So retiring, Sweet Gingerbread Bundle. Over here, the Handmade Wishes stamp set is retiring, but this handmade tag punch will stay. But if you want that bundle pricing, you have to get it now before the stamp set sells out to save 10%. Let's see. I was like, is anyone even still here? Penguin Builder Punch is only $7.60. I know this came out last year, but if you held off, I've seen the penguin made into a snowman. that punch and all kinds of other images. So that's a really cool builder punch. And anyway, you can get the stamp set separately from, which it's not a bundle anymore anyway, but if you want both, only $7.60 for the punch. The, again, carried over from last year, but this Merriest Frames, if you don't have it, it's amazing. And this is an embossing folder and dies for only $15.60. Merriest Frames. Love them. Boughs of Holly. This one's so pretty. The, of course, bundle is retiring. I don't think it's discounted, no. The natural woven ribbon, which is really pretty. This a really nice ribbon. It goes with so many things, is only $5.60. We're actually carrying over the textural elements. They will be an online only product. So they'll be on the online store. And the Boughs of Holly designer paper is retiring. We have Jingle, Jingle, Jingle retiring. So cute. Decorated with Happiness bundle is retiring. The dies are only $17, basically half price there. Christmas Barn is retiring. Those dies are $26.40. Painted Christmas designer paper is down to $4.80. It is a gorgeous generic Christmas paper, so definitely want that. Thank you, Janet. Yay, Stella's still here. Yes. Family and Friends stamp set, only $9.20. So it's a really pretty stamp set. It just requires coloring, although I can see like stamping these people in like any color you want, but anyway, and not coloring, but it does take coloring. It's probably, well, I don't know if that's why it is so discounted. It's really cute. Family and Friends, only $9.20. Over here on Lights Aglow, everything's retiring except the Golden Vanilla Satin Edge ribbon, the one I used today. And Festive Pearls, they are carrying over, which is awesome. They're amazing. But the bundle is, both bundles, no, sorry. Let me say it right. Christmas Lights bundle is retiring. It's going away. Brightest Glow bundle is, the products are staying, but you can only get the bundle pricing now. Hopefully that makes sense. All this is going away. This is staying, but not bundle pricing. Then on the products, we sold out of the Glimmer paper and the Lights Aglow paper, but you can still get the Festive Foils, which I think are really pretty. I've used those a lot actually this year. And Festive Foils will only be $4 unless stuff sells out, of course. Christmas Scotty is retiring. It's so cute. I don't want to, never mind, I can't say it. But Scotty Dog Punch is $13.30 instead of $19. It's so cute. Y'all have to get this. Like, it's so cute. Seal of Approval is discounted down to $9.60. Super cute little stamp set, wintry. These Stars bags are $4. Now, I bought them at full price for bingo. FYI. I bought them at full price. But they're only $4 now. They're so cute. You get like half pack of those in my bingo. I have 4 spots. Okay. Window Wishes bundle retiring. The dies are $27.20. Great window there, by the way. North Pole Mischief is retiring. The Snowy White Velvet is down to $2. You get 2 12 by 12 sheets of velvet there. So Yeti to Party is only $7.20. And then you can get the matching dies over on the clearance rack for like $12 or whatever dollars they are. So that's a great deal. It's so cute. Yeti to Party. Trees for Sale is retiring. That's been so much fun and so popular. Also, the Whimsical Woodland embossing folder. I'm really mad about this one. Of course, I don't want anything to go away, but come on. This folder is so cute. It's only $4. It's so cute. $4. Hope and Peace will be an online product that will be in the online store, but the Snowflake Vellum sold out. Never mind. Sold out. Metallic and Shimmer specialty paper retiring. Peace to You retiring. The Gnomes. Everything's retiring except for the dies temporarily. They'll be available for a while during our mini catalog because we have some new gnomes. But I would recommend you get the bundle or get both because there is not a house. Yeah, it's mainly the house. There's no house in the new dies. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but so you need this house, this mushroom house, to go with the new gnomes. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's no house, right? So get both now, and then you'll have those dies to use with the new gnomes. Okay, so the Balmy White and Blue ribbon is staying, but everything else is retiring. The Fine Sparkle gems are only $3. The Snowfall Accents Puff Paint is only $1.80. It's so much fun. And then the Storybook Gnomes designer paper is retiring. Okay, Snowman Magic Bundle retiring. The dies are $19.60. Love this one. Of course, I used it last month for the ordering special. Wonderful Snowflakes are discounted to $2.40. All Bundled Up is retiring. I'm glad Perched in a Tree is carrying over, so you will be able to get these Aspen tree dies in the future and the stamp set, but not at a 10% discount. So you have to get that by the end of December, or you're paying full price for both. The Countless Trees stamp set is $8.40. We know these dies sold out, so Hello Harvest, you can only get the stamp set now, which is a gorgeous stamp set, by the way. It's retiring, but the dies are gone. So no more bundle, of course, because there's nothing to bundle. Leaf and Label Amber combo retiring. Thank goodness the the embossing toolkit staying. Basic Black Cardstock 12x12 is retiring. I just ordered some this morning because I'm using it on my New Year's scrapbook pages. But it's while supplies last. Anything that's retiring is while supplies last. And the Rustic Harvest designer paper is retiring. My favorite, Gathered Wheat. I love this bundle so much. So you can get it so cheap now. The stamp set is only $17.60 and the dies are $12.40. $17, $27, $28, $29. That's like $30 instead of $47.50. But they're while supplies last. This is what I used for my bingo in the fall. This stamp, when you stamp it, it makes such a gorgeous image, this huge wheat image. Then there's a nice splatter. The greetings are great. The dies are awesome. There's this like banner that folds up on the sides. Like, it's a hidden gem, in my opinion, in the catalog. Okay, Fond of Autumn bundle, which is amazing. I used it early on for y'all, is retiring. The dies are $28. Soft Seedlings. Gorgeous. Both of these are gorgeous stamp sets. Soft Seedlings and Paint and Pheasant retiring. The Leaf Fall embossing folder will carry over. It'll just be only in our online stores, but luckily you can still get that folder. But I think all the other folders are retiring. Same with Apple Harvest. It will be an online product, and you can get those matching dies right now only while supplies last for like $12, $13, $14, depending which one it was. Of course, all the Halloween stuff I think is retiring. So the Best Witches going away. The Black and White Designs designer paper is $8.40. Scary Cute bundle retiring. These dies are only $14.40. These are the dies that they're really cute. Like, I ordered only the dies. I don't have the stamp set, but I have the dies. They pretty much stand alone. They make, first of all, a really nice label there. Then there's this tree thing that you can combine with or without the label. So die cut it out or make it a window. There's a haunted house. There's a cat with its back raised up, some bats, a banner. They stand alone. So if you only want these dies for $14.40, they are worth it, even without the matching stamp set, which is cute. I just didn't need it personally. I needed the dies for my sampler during Halloween. Okay, the witch hat sold out. Where is it? Sold out. The punch. So you can only get the witch hat stamp set. The glitter washi is retiring. Super cute. The cottage wreaths bundle pricing is retiring, but you can get those products later. The silver threaded twine will carry over. Pearlized enamel will carry over, but the gingham cottage designer paper retiring, and it's only $18 instead of $30. It's a 48 pack of 12 by 12 paper. It's a great deal. $18 for 48 sheets. Yes, it's gorgeous. Brightest Beauty bundle is retiring, and these dies are only $10. I think I saw this stamp set as low inventory. By the way, a lot of stuff could be low. I didn't have time to memorize that. But these dies are only $10. But if the stamp set runs out, then you might not want the dies. So I would get both. $18 stamp set plus $10 dies. That's $28 for both. Gold Brightest Beauty, page 60. Design a Treat. The whole thing, the bundle is going away. It makes a cute little animal treat box. And the dies are $27.30. One of my favorites, Ringed with Nature stamp set is carrying over. And the the dies that come with an embossing folder are carrying over, thank goodness. But bundle pricing is going away. I personally think this is an all occasion set. It's definitely not just Christmas. It covers tons of seasons. And then you have these, wood tree ring things. It's gorgeous. Okay. Vintage Christmas is retiring. It matches our bottle punch. Splendid Day. I think it's all retiring. The bundle, of course, is retiring, but the dies are $13.60. The Open Leaf Trinkets, $3.20. Soft Seafoam Ribbon, $3.20. And this gorgeous foil, that's a $15 paper, is only $6. I just used this on a Christmas card. I think in my series. Yeah, Christmas card. Okay, Forever Friendship retiring. The Celebrate with Tags. It's weird. The stamp set is carrying over, but the dies are not. I don't know why. Because these dies are awesome. They make these gift card holders and tag, or I think it's a gift card holder. Yeah, and a tag, and then, of course, cut out all the stamped images. So if you want the dies, they're only $23.40. But the stamp set you can get later. So just grab the dies before they sell out. They're really awesome. We made a gift card holder project in one of our retreats. And anyway, I've used it a few times. Okay, Very Best Occasions stamp set and the Very Best Trio punch, thank goodness, will carry over. But this is a great all occasion greeting. So if you don't have it, I would buy the bundle before that 10% off goes away. That trio punch is really good. We used it in our bingo, but we're pre-punching that for you in one of our tags. Sun Kissed stamp set going away. All right, and that's it. If I missed something, sometimes I miss the things that are up in the corners of the pages. So I apologize if I missed anything, but I hope that is helpful to anyone who hasn't had time to look at it yet, or to look at the printed list, or get it out and compare it to your catalog, etc. If y'all do have any questions, you can always let me know. Thanks, Julie. She says, I like how you cover it page by page. I appreciate that. Sometimes I just do an entire video on that, but I did want to do stamping today, so I decided to do it at the end as an add-on. That way, if anyone didn't want to listen, they don't have to. They can end at that point. And then if you're watching the recording and you only want to see that part on YouTube, you'll be able to skip to that once I get those timestamps added. But anyway, I hope that's helpful. Like I said, if you guys do have any questions, let me know. I like it. Terry's like, sorry, late to the party. I was placing my order. That's a great excuse, Terry. GN, you're welcome as well. I appreciate you guys. Oops. Thank you, Lori. I didn't mean to put that on there like bragging. That was an accidental click, but thank you, Lori. All right, so everybody, I hope you're getting ready for the holidays. I hope you got all your stuff you need for your Christmas cards and your gift tags and whatever else handmade stuff you're going to make. But if you need help, let me know. I also have gift certificates available, so your friends and family can order your gifts through me, or a gift certificate that I can email out, print and mail, or put on my porch for pickup. I'm gonna spam. Okay, trying to catch up on your comments. Just a reminder, here's the cards I made today. If you just came on, you can go back and watch me make these. And then there's a fourth one that I showed earlier that are getting a scratchy throat, that are part of my online ordering special this month. So any questions, let me know. Everybody have a great day and week and weekend. Next week, I should be back on Thursday at 9 a.m. Central. And then again, like always, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys. Bye.